Hello, everybody. Welcome or welcome back. My name is Monique, and I'm on a financial health journey to create an inheritance for the generations to come. I want to do that through consistency and discipline. Today, we are here to do a cash stuffing of the senior year binder. This is the first time that I'll be using this. I got this from Baddies and Budgets, and I actually did not a review or just kind of like a walkthrough of the binder when I first got it. But I finally have some money that I'm able to stuff into the binder. So that's what we are here to do today. Not as much as I was hoping for, but a good amount nevertheless. I'd like to thank anybody who's liked or commented on any of my videos, and especially those that have chosen to subscribe to my channel. I truly started this as a way to hold myself accountable, but I understand, recognize, and appreciate the community as a whole. So if you're rocking with me on this journey, thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you haven't made up your mind yet, sit with me for a spell. And at the end of this video, if you find this is content that you find valuable or entertaining, please feel free to subscribe. So just a couple of things about myself. I am a divorced mother of 3. I was married for 23 years. I have 2 adult children. I call them my crumb snatchers. And then I have the last of the group. She's a junior now. She's headed into her senior year of high school, and I wanted to get a jump start on saving for her senior year. I've experienced it two times already, and a lot of people commented on the walkthrough that I did for the senior year binder that they've experienced it as well. The senior year of high school is just expensive. And so I saw this binder available on Baddies and Budgets website. At the time it was on sale, almost, I don't know how much it was, but it was a great sale. Let me just say that. So I went ahead and picked it up, and I am able to save a little bit. And so that's what we're here to do today. So I'm going to put this money over to the side. I do want to let you guys see the prep work that I did for this. So one of the things that I had to figure out, and it's a part of the whole sinking fund process, right? So if you are true to this and you are an old head, then you know from a sinking fund perspective kind of how you work out how much money you want to put into the different envelopes that you have. But if you are new to this, then one of the things that you look at is how much money you want to save for a particular event or for a particular item or a particular envelope. So you figure out how much money you want to save and the time frame that you want to be able to save it, and then you do your math to figure out how much I need to save either per month or per paycheck or per week, however you plan on funding, how often you plan on funding these particular envelopes. So I did go through this and I did put all of that together, but it was based on, at the time, the support that I received for my youngest daughter. Since then, I won't say things have changed, but I'll just say the money doesn't necessarily come in as consistently. So because of that, these numbers that you're going to see were based on what felt good at the time when I first got this binder. But now we're just going to work through it and figure out how much we can save overall. You'll be seeing goals that I have here, and then that I'm working towards as far as the amounts that I want to save. But I can't tell you that I necessarily will hit the mark, but at least I know I will have something put aside for each of these categories. I'm not going to go through, yes, I am. I'm going to go through all of them just so that you kind of get a good idea of what I did. So the way that I handled it is I used the budget sheet. Let's pick up one just for right now. So use the budget sheet for SAT and ACT fees. So these were already the categories that were already established in the binder itself. So I didn't add these, but I did add the budget sheets. And then I put just a quick sticky up here just to say, how can I reach that particular goal? So on each of the budget sheets, I wrote the amount and when I want to have it done. And then I put what that goal pretty much is as far as a month that I want to set aside. So for SAT, ACT fees, I want to do $200 by August. That would mean about $40 a month, and it goes on and on and on. So I did that for that. Extracurricular activities, I have a goal set for September. Senior pics and rings. She told me she doesn't want a ring, but senior pictures, I want to have the money by September. I want to have $600 if I can. College application fees. My hope is that we will have this for free, right? There are a lot of free programs that are out there where and especially right now, you can apply, and usually the beginning of the year as well. A lot of schools, the earlier you do it, sometimes they will waive those application fees, which is awesome if that's what turns out to happen, but I just don't know that to be true. So I want to raise $300 by November for that one, and so that pretty much means $38 a month. So that's how I broke it out. Senior fees, I know how much those are. I want to have those ready by $200 by February. Prom was a little different because I realized, and this is the great thing about this particular book, this got me thinking about things. So prom, I thought to myself, okay, prom dress. So I want to put aside $1,000 by March, I think it is. Let's see. I put 2 cards in here, so I'm going to be tracking 2 amounts in this one envelope. $1,000, yeah, $1,000 by March. But then I saw a notice go out for this past year because she is a junior and juniors can go to the prom. The prom tickets are just almost expensive as a dress would be. So prom tickets, said it was $140 for each ticket. So just assuming it's her and somebody else, of course the guy, I would expect him to buy the tickets, but who knows? And so prom tickets, I needed to have that one. So I went through it, and I had to add some additional envelopes into some of these, or additional budget sheets into some of these envelopes, because there are multiple things that I need to cover. So senior trip or senior day, $600 by February. Graduation was another one that I ended up having to add multiple budget sheets. And so for this one, you've got the graduation invites and cards, and I'm doing $400 by April. Grad picks, because those are different than the senior picks, $700 by April. And then grad cap and gown, $300 by April. So again, this one envelope is going to handle 3 different items. And that's why I need the budget sheets in here, because that'll help me to track that money a little bit better. And I think that, and then the last one is graduation party, $1,500 by May. So when you add all of these together, you know what? That would have been a good idea. So 200 plus 200, 600, 300, 200. This was 1,000 plus 300. And I know some of these are probably unreasonable. It shouldn't cost $1,000 for a dress, right? So the senior trip was 600 plus cap and gown was 300 plus grad picks. I think I said 7, and invites are 4. So plus 7 plus 4 plus graduation party, 1,500 equals. So that's Monique. I'm an overachiever. I say I'm going to raise $6,300 for Corinne's senior year. And I'm not going to tell you it's unrealistic that I couldn't do that, but I know I'm not going to spend $6,300. I just know me. But overall, so these amounts are probably more than what they're supposed to do. I don't know. I'm trying to factor in inflation and how things have changed and how much items cost nowadays overall, but I haven't done any research to look up anything. So that number probably will come down. Like I said, I've just marked in goals that I have and then the amounts per month that I want to save. So all of that said, we are here to stuff $130. That's all I got for right now. And so let's get busy. So one of the things that I do want to make sure I'm putting money towards is the ACT, SAT fees. I actually think it's only $60. I only wanted to be able to make sure that she could do it at least twice, but I did try to round these up to whole numbers. And so once that's done and whatever money is left over in this, so say it is $60, she takes the test twice, that's $120. I was able to actually save $200. I'll take the $80 and reallocate it somewhere. Today, we're going to put $25 in here. And today's date, I don't know when today's date is. I'll go back and fill all of that in later, because I don't think I have any of the multiples that I'm going to put money in. We'll see. All right, I can always go back and look at this video. All right, so that's $25 for the SATs. For extracurricular activities, I'm going to do the same thing. At the beginning of the year, usually they have some games or etc. that they want to participate in. So I'm going to put $25 in extracurricular activities. Senior pictures and rings, I'm actually going to add 40 to that one. So this is off the cuff, just because I'm not sure I didn't take time to allocate everything separately to know exactly whether or not these numbers match, but I'm going with what feels good. As far as the college application is concerned, you know, I have 20, typically they're $25. So I'm going to say $25 for this. And if I get another 2 or 3 in there, I probably will slow up on that one. But that's $25 for right now. And then I'm going to skip senior fees. And I'm going to start putting some money in prom, I think. Yes, in prom. So I have $5, $10, and $15 left over. And I'm sorry I did not count it, but I did count it right before I got on the video. And so that should work for that. So I'm going to fill in these amounts a little bit later because I'm already at 10 minutes and I wasn't even expecting this video to last that long. But it is my first cash stuffing of my senior binder. I am excited for this year. I haven't even shown this to Corinne, so I'm going to call her in the room and let her see what we are starting with here. And then I'm going to go ahead and document what I put into the binders on the budget sheet. But that is it. That's all. Very quick video. Thanks for tuning in and joining me. If you reached the end of this video, I thank you and I appreciate you a lot. I am close to 400 subscribers, and I think once I get there, I'm going to start contributing back again to my YouTube giveaway. My hope is by the time I hit 500 subscribers, I will have enough set aside to do 2 $25 gift cards, maybe one to Etsy and one to Amazon. That's the hope. That way I can work on emails as opposed to having to ask for addresses, physical addresses for people to receive gifts. And so I think that is it. Okay, now it is it for real. Thanks everybody for your time. You guys have a good one.